Hello everybody, Dominomial here, and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Galaxy 2. Last episode we did some stuff. It's a platforming game. Why do you need a recap? This episode we are going to get the secret star of Hightail Falls. And to do that I need coins, so I guess I'll go where the coins are. There are the coins. Okay, I got the coins. And I don't know where the rest are, to be honest. I think there are a couple. There had to be some, like, up there. Whatever. I think I might have to go the left path to get extra coins, but I wouldn't know for certain. Nope, it's the right path. Okay, so I have like 24 coins now? Cool. I guess here's a topic. Today I went to the dentist to get a checkup. Cool, right. Wow, so cool, Dominic. You have such great commentary. I'm so glad you're doing a solo LP, making sure your commentary is up to snuff, and making sure that you're trying to keep us all entertained here, when all we really want is you to co-com again with the It Takes Two co-commentator, because she is awesome and she should create her own channel, which she totally is. If you go check it out here, let me plug it. Well, no, she's fine, but, anyway, so, I kind of came back from the dentist disappointed because, they found a cavity, like, in between, like, my bottom left molars or whatever. Or, like, the start of a cavity. And they're like, you're gonna have to get fillings. Like, fuck! That wasn't what they said, but that's just what I thought internally. Because in college, my electric toothbrush, the head just became too, the head of the toothbrush, like the bristles, became too used to like actually be useful. Like they became too damaged to still be useful. So I had to use a normal one for more effective brushing. And like I haven't really been flossing too much because I don't have the dexterity to floss my teeth. Yeah, but as I was saying, like, I don't really have, like, the dexterity to floss my teeth perfectly. Like, I actually need, like, floss picks to do it, because, like, I can't put my finger in my mouth and then, like, pull with it in my mouth to floss teeth. Because, my mouth is just fucked up. Just as a general thing. It's just fucked up. Like, I'm surprised that I'm even still alive as a human being, considering how fucked up my mouth is. And, like, okay. Like, it's not, like, ugly. But it's just, like, there's so many problems wrong with it that, like, I've always had dental issues in my life. When I was a kid, I needed to get fillings for, like, 2 or 3 of my teeth. Because if they didn't, they would literally have just fucking rotted out. Not because of cavities, they would have just rotted out because, like, they weren't, like, developed enough or whatever. Or, like, the other teeth were, like, gonna, like, kill them. Like, and, like, the reason why is because I just, like, from a genetic standpoint, I have a very small mouth. I know, that's what she said, but, but I just have a small mouth, that's all. And because of that, my wisdom teeth haven't fully grown in. I'm getting my wisdom teeth extracted, like, on fucking Wednesday. So, like, 5 days from now. Which is why I want to record this. Like, at least a couple sessions of this before Wednesday. And then I'm going to record another session of It Takes Two with Kokam on Monday to make sure that I have those episodes prepared. And so that when I'm fucking out of commission for the next week and can't do commentary that well, I'll have videos to edit. Because I can't really work out either with friends, because I'll be out of commission from Wisdom Teeth. And I could technically work out, but like if you move your body and work out, when you have your Wisdom Teeth pulled out, the blood is gonna go to your mouth and fucking destroy it. So, like, I'm just gonna be sitting there doing nothing, fucking, like, eating yogurt and ice cream with fucking painkillers on me 24/7, trying to entertain myself from the pain that is getting wisdom teeth pulled out. Imagine being 20, almost 21, and not having your wisdom teeth pulled out because you have a small mouth. That just fucking sucks. I mean, yeah, sure, the cavity is my fault because I haven't taken proper care of it because I can't floss for the life of me because I have a small mouth. I'm gonna need to get fillings because of that, and I need to get my wisdom teeth extracted, removed. And then also they're like, oh hey, like, are you not gonna get braces or anything? Because you also have an overbite. Like, now that you mention it, like, yeah, I never noticed it before, but I have an overbite. Are my teeth supposed to line up completely straight? Like, you know, top teeth, bottom teeth lined up? Like, when my mouth closes, they're supposed to be lined up? Apparently, it is, I guess. And I have an overbite, and my teeth are misaligned and misshapen. Well, I mean, I knew my teeth were misshapen, but, like, I always thought an overbite applied to people that, like, actually had, like, teeth sticking out of their mouth. Come on. Is this really gonna happen? Is the nunchuck fucking up on me? No, but, like, I always thought the term overbite applied to people that... Is this really gonna fucking happen on me? What the fuck? Why is the Wiimote fucking up? Is it a battery thing? It's probably a battery thing. It's totally a battery thing. Somehow the battery came loose. Please don't touch me, Rockadillo. I said, don't touch me, Rockadillo. Fuck you. But yeah, I always thought the term overbite, like, only applied to people with, like, that, like, fucking stereotypical, like, large, like, fucking front teeth sticking out of their mouth. Like, that's visibly sticking out of their mouth, like, when they have their mouth closed. Like, I'm thinking, like, a Timmy Turner character kind of thing. But, no, I guess it also applies to when your teeth aren't sticking out of your mouth. And this whole time, I guess my teeth have never been aligned. Like, even when I'm talking, it's not like my teeth are touching. Not my front ones, anyway. My back ones, yeah, sure. But, yeah. So I guess I'm going to need to get, like, Invisalign or, like, braces or some shit after this, too, to make sure that my teeth are aligned. And then I also gotta get a filling for another tooth that's way too small than it should be, just to, like, make it look better in shape. Like, how the fuck? How the fuck am I alive as a person with just the sheer amount of dental problems I have? Like, I honestly can't catch a break. The dentist is terrifying for somebody like me. Because I know they're going to say, oh, you need braces, or oh, your teeth aren't coming out correctly, or oh, they're misaligned, you need braces, or oh, I guess you have a cavity because you couldn't floss because you have a small mouth. I fucking hate the genetics that I ended up with sometimes. Whenever I'm working out with a workout friend, he's always, he every once in a while says like, oh, like, you have like the perfect genetics for weightlifting. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, like, you have a big body just naturally, and you're able to retain weight very easily. Like, but, like, I mean, yeah, that's good for weightlifting, but, like, if you think about it in the other sense, that also means that I can't fucking get skinny for the life of me. I can't lose weight easily. Like, after first semester of college, I went from, like, 280 to, like, 250 pounds. And that's good, right? The only reason why I got that low is because, like, I was so stressed out during first semester of college that I was essentially fasting, like, doing intermittent fasting. Because whenever I wanted to eat, like, I didn't know that the school campus, like, store existed with, like, the snacks, and that, like, I actually had money on that account as part of my, like, plan. So, I, like, every time I wanted to eat, I went to, like, the cafeteria or, like, the cafe, and, well, I mean, I didn't really go there. Like, I went there a lot, but, like, whenever I didn't need to go there, I didn't, because, while I could be hungry, I just didn't want to socialize with people. I was just so not willing to socialize in college that I literally just fucking became like a NEET, essentially. I became a fucking NEET. And, like, yeah, sure, like, you're gonna say, like, oh, but you, like, made some cool friends at college, right? Like, you know, did I get the comic medal here? Yeah, I did. And, like, you're gonna say, like, yeah, you probably made some cool friends, though, right? Like, yeah, I guess. No, like, actually, no, I will completely admit that I made some cool friends there. Like, I met some cool people. It's just, like, the rest of the experience was so stressful. Like, because I don't like socializing with people. Like, even though I made some cool friends, that doesn't mean that I wanted to, like, well, I mean, if I say that doesn't mean I wanted to meet them, that sounds really rude, but I didn't really go out of my way to try and meet people, is what I'm saying. I just wanted to fucking live my life as a fucking lonely old fuck. Just getting some money from a college job on campus, not really socializing, playing games, recording for the LP, like, etc. Because, like, since I didn't really know anybody there, and, like, I just felt like I couldn't relate to anybody, which is the thing. Because, honestly, like, that campus was full of people that I could not just gel with in terms of the overall vibes. They were either dumb, stupid, way too concerned about what they were saying, like, over maintaining their social political filters, when honestly I just want to talk to somebody that's willing to just talk and be a person. Like, seriously, like, I'm not saying, oh, be mean to people, be racist, be sexist. It's just, what lengths are you going to go to make sure that you're socially, politically friendly to literally every single person on the planet. I mean, if you try and do that, you're not going to have a personality. Not a fun one, anyway. So, like, I mean, it's not like I go around saying offensive shit to people. It's just like, those people and I didn't really gel well. Like during film criticism class that I took last semester, some of the films that, a lot of the films that we watched were politically, socially motivated. We watched films like Get Out, Black Klansman, Moonlight, Peanut Butter Falcon. And, like, after a certain point in that class, like, with, like, the only two films, like, being, like, actually, like, just being films for the sake of being films. The only two of those that we watched were fucking, Nebraska and, Babel. That's it. Babel was kind of interesting with some cool themes, albeit very confusing, and I didn't really get any of it. It was just like, interesting movie. It's kind of artsy, but, like, it's fine, it's cool, whatever. Nebraska was also very artsy, but it kind of conveyed, like, it's that theme across really well, like, of loneliness, like, between the older generation and younger generation. It was a good movie. Not gonna watch it again, though. But every other film that we watched was politically, socially motivated. And, like, after we finished watching Get Out, I like the movie, by the way. I think it's cool. I said, like, oh yeah, like, I think the reason why, like, this movie is tagged as being a comedy is because the movie doesn't take itself seriously whatsoever in terms of the horror tropes it uses. Like, it uses horror tropes to make a horror movie out of just some random, ordinary, rich white family, which isn't supposed to be scary. But it uses that to convey its message of, like, oh, like, they're racist, and, like, it's scary for, like, the protagonist who is black. But, like, the teacher didn't even allow me to get to that point, because, like I said, like, oh, yeah, like, I couldn't even take the movie, like, that seriously with, like, how, like, comically, it utilized those horror movie tropes with, like, the jump scares, even though the jump scare is literally just a random white guy. Or whatever. But, like, I was, like, getting to a point, like, oh, yeah, like, it also, like, portrays, like, it like, makes you laugh at the absurdity of itself, even though racism is a very real thing. That's what I was trying to get at. But they didn't even let me finish that opinion. Like, that's, like, the thing I was trying to, like, the point I was trying to make. And they're just like, oh, yeah, they immediately cut me off and said, like, the teacher said, but this is a horror movie from the point of view of a black person trying to completely cut off and mitigate the point I was trying to make, even though I was getting to it. And, like, 3 other people in the class raised their hands before I could get to it. Just thinking, like, you cut me off so you could make the point I was about to make, but in a more kinda nuanced way of doing so, rather than just immediately being racism bad. Just because I didn't immediately say that with my statement doesn't mean that I advocate for racism. It's just, I was trying to make a point with, like, how the movie expressed itself and why it worked. I wasn't trying to agree with the message right away because I want to analyze the delivery of the message before I agree with it. That's fucking basics in terms of communicating and making sure, like, you're not, like, being rude. Analyze the delivery of the message before you agree with it, guys. Please. And the delivery of the message was good. It was funny. I don't know. And the funniest thing is that class had no black people in it whatsoever. So when the teacher said, oh, it's from the perspective of a black person, we didn't have anybody to confirm or deny whether, like, what she said, like, was justified or not. She just kind of said it to cut me off and to prevent any kind of controversial statement in her classroom. There was another instance of, like, something like that where we did a presentation on Black Klansmen for, like, our final project. And, Black Klansman is not a bad movie, but it's not necessarily that good either. Because, like, while the whole point is to satirize, satirize a certain group of white supremacists, I don't think I can say the actual name on YouTube without, like, fucking getting banned. Or I'm not gonna risk it anyway. But, like, yeah, the whole point is to, like, satirize them. It takes place in, like, the 60s, I think, with, like, the first black detective, and it's based off of a real-life memoir. Except the movie, Black Klansman, has so much filler. There's, like, at least a couple sections where they just fucking go on, like, with dialogue that's unnecessary, like, that's trying to be like, hey, remember the civil rights movement? What if we make that, like, an analogy to the Black Lives Matter movement? And, like, they just have sequences like those for, like, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Like, there's so much filler in that movie, and they have an unnecessary romantic subplot that didn't even occur in the memoir. He was just a detective. He didn't have a romantic love interest at that time. The only reason she's there is to act as a foil to the character, the main protagonist. And a foil that doesn't even fucking work besides coming off as, like, a bit of a bitch. Okay, maybe that word's a bit harsh, but, like, she just seems really annoying and stupid. Just for the sake of presenting a different point of view that the movie already established with, like, the beginning of, like, him going to, like, a rally. Like, what if we changed him from the outside? We have to do that. Like, but what if we changed him from the inside? I don't know. But I think what I ended up saying that really caught people off guard is like, oh yeah, like, because of how much filler there is in the movie, the ending didn't really leave that much of an impact. And if you haven't seen Black Klansman, I guess you could go and watch it once. Don't rewatch it again, though, because the comedy definitely won't hold up for a second time. It's just, not the type of comedy that you can enjoy the jokes multiple times. But, like, yeah, I said, like, the ending didn't really leave much of an impact on me, after all the filler. Like, I was just kind of tired of the movie. And then we immediately went on to show the ending as one of our clips, because we had to show, like, 10 minutes of footage in our 25-minute presentation. And everybody was just, like, shocked, aghast. Like, whoa, this is the ending? Because the ending is, like, the protagonist and a love interest doing the dirty deeds. And then there's a burning cross outside by that certain group, and it's burning, and then it cuts to real life rallies, and yeah, that's all I'm really gonna say, because I don't want to understate the actual real life events that took place, because they are very serious and people died. But no, not even a but. I'm just saying that impact didn't really impact me as much as it could have if the movie was fucking shorter with less filler. By the end, I was just dead. I didn't fucking care what was on screen. I just wanted to go to bed, stop watching the movie, do something else. But no, I seem like the asshole because I watched the full 2-hour movie and didn't really care by the end. Even though everybody else is like, oh, that's horrible. And it is horrible. It completely is horrible. But when you watch a 2-hour movie that's kind of boring and not that good, you kind of don't care. You kind of become dead inside. I don't know. It's just stuff like that really ticked me off in college. Like, the only reason why I'm like saying this stuff on the internet is because I actually feel like it's safer to talk about this shit on the internet than it is, like, you know, in that campus. I don't know. Do I have to go to, like, the middle-ish? But yes, what I said does not reflect any negative opinions on people based off their race. What I said is just a critique of a movie that I thought was boring, that had a good message but delivered it very poorly. That's all. Just to make sure and clarify for those of you that are concerned. So with this star, you can actually get it with the triple jump. And that's the fastest way to do that. It's just a very tight window that you do it. And I haven't played this game in a while, so I kind of forgot it. Because you're supposed to jump up to the platform, but you had to wall jump off of it and spin. That was too early. Okay, and that's how you get that. That was a little bit sloppy, but I still did it. I don't know, I just thought college was dumb. I met some cool people. The drama kids were cool. They all play D&D. That's cool. I do kind of want to continue talking to some of them, but other than that, and the couple of girls I met in astronomy, I could honestly just go for going to a different college that's much less expensive. I don't know. My life is just kind of in shambles right now, and I'm trying to cope with it, trying to figure out what to do. But, you know, that's why I'm recording. Escapism. Didn't mean for this episode to get that turned to that direction. But hey, in the next episode of Super Mario Galaxy 2, we will continue playing the game. We will, do shit, I guess. Before I end off the episode, I want to go talk to the bank toad and deposit my star bits. Yeah. $998? Can I find 2 more star bits very quickly? No, can I find 2 more star bits? I want 2 more star bits. Thank you very much. Just 2. I only need 2. I mean, I have a 4 in 6 chance of... Fuck! I didn't want the 1-up! Actually, no, there are some star bits up here. Eat the fruits, and you get some star bits. And then I think if I get 1,000, the bank toad will upgrade. But I could be wrong. Okay. Oh, you can press up and down on the D-pad to withdraw and deposit. I don't need another 1-up! Oh. Nice glasses, huh? I think they make me look good since I'm good at math. Or make me look like I'm good at math. Yep, those are some glasses. Okay. Well, in the next episode of Super Mario Galaxy 2, we will continue on with World 2. See you then. Bye-bye.